Mrs. Shirley Lilang, PTA President, concurrently the City PTA Federation President, Mrs. Feli Acosta, our Principal, Mrs. Salvacion Ong, guest speaker, Mr. Ronald C. Mendoza, teachers, parents, my fellow completers, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Completion is not an end, but only a beginning of an endless joy. One of the most important things that I have learned during my 4-year stay in San Miguel National High School is never afraid of acquiring new things physically and mentally that would make us as a better individual. Because dream will not come in reality through magic. It demands determination, perseverance, and hard work. But these undertakings will never be possible if not because of our Almighty God, who gave the aided providence in the things that we are currently take, and the most powerful shield in the various problems, trials, and challenges we presently face or about to face. In May 2012, it was actually my first time to see San Miguel National High School. Like some of you, I didn't know whether or not I would fill out the enrollment form. I was really in a nervous wreck because I didn't have a hint about the school. During the first day of classes, I was really jittery because I was afraid of what was ahead of me inside the portals of the school. I felt that I would never do well, and my elementary education wasn't that suffice for me to survive on its atmosphere. I have thought I would never excel until I was proven wrong by a single happening that had occurred during one of our class discussions. One day, each one of us asked to explain about a certain topic during our class. Mom will call out a student which she hasn't heard explaining yet. I knew she was referring to me because I was one of those taciturn. As I was explaining my views about our lessons, I felt like my heart had stopped pumping because I am unused to speak before a large group of people. After I spoke, of course, I went back to my seat, expecting that she would hurl bad opinions and comments to me. But she never did. Instead of enormity in this, I received an encouragement that I did well and I have to improve myself. After hearing it, I was really stoked to rebunk myself. I really worked hard and never stopped to dream big. I tried to gain more courage to fight with my mediocrity. First time, it might just be a simple thing, but for me, the words of my teacher meant the world to me. My teacher changed me from being a nonchalant onlooker and bahala na to kind of attitude. With this, I can really conclude that teachers play a pivotal role in the lives of their students in such a way that they use their words to lift their students' inferiority to face the crowd because of self-confidence. During darkness, teachers are the ones who will carry the torch of blazing fire, who will light our way until we see the broad daylight. In other words, teachers change the perspective of their students regardless of their scholastic standing inside the class. They serve also as our parents when we're outside the corners of our house because they discipline us by educating the ethical values a good citizen must possess, which we can find by merely reading a book in the library. In that, they deserve to be thanked for. I would like to thank these teachers who had ignited me to revamp me to do my very best during my stay in this institution. I never expected that these people would be a catalyst who will start a reform despite of my skeptical self. First, I want to thank Ma'am Gemma Ledesma my grade 7 advisor, who made me feel like I'm always capable of doing something which once I dreaded to do. During my first year in high school, you're the first person who opened me into the world where learning is a big thing and being confident in your abilities counts. You know, ma'am, I will always relish the moments when I am with you because you inspired me to do better. Second, I want to thank my grade 8 advisor, Sir Elmer Itep. Sir, I just wanted to show my profound appreciation for treating me as an invaluable one, despite of my imperfection as your student, and for being an excellent SSG advisor to me. I want also to express my gratitude to Mami ni Maisa Salanga for always being there to support me whenever I would compete with other students from other schools. I will never forget all the efforts and time you extended just to ensure that I would bring at least something from competitions. Your efforts really meant something to me. Thank you for always imparting me your knowledge from the process of meiosis and mitosis, how a certain chemical would react when mixed with others. Your knowledge contributed a lot to my growth as an individual, which I could use when I step on the ladders of higher educational endeavor. Third, I want to thank Ma'am Cynthia Caballero for the patience and trust during my stint as the head writer of our school's publication. I remember the time when I made your blood boil up. Nevertheless, you were always there when I need you. At times when I'm down and my hope is gone, you were always the wall that I can lean on. When I am with you, it seems that the world stops because your jokes and words were very uplifting and they never fail to entertain me. You always push me to cry out my best in everything. Ma'am, I would continue to empower myself so I could be like you. Fourth, I want to express my gratitude to Ma'am Annie Chris Concepcion, my grade 10 advisor, for being so understanding. I really gained pertinent things from you, not just the real-life application of science, but the responsibilities you've entrusted to me. I want also to thank Sir Rex Ignacio for being so kind to me, Sir Arnolfo Bandola, to Sir Haba for making me understand that mathematics really matters. To my coaches in various areas, Sir Oti, thank you for letting me understand the value of hard work and time management. Our experience during our SIP days is a lifetime moment to ponder. Of course, that was my first time to be in Baguio City. But this wouldn't have happened without the support of my endearing teacher, Ma'am Mercedes Lucero. Thank you po. Ma'am, thank you for being so supportive and optimistic. I wouldn't forget the time for cheering us up with your encouragement. To Ma'am Flordelisa Salcedo and Ma'am Irene Pablico, thank you for boosting the confidence in me and continually improves me through your constructive criticism. To my teachers from grade 7 to grade 10, thank you very much. If not because of you, I wouldn't be here standing in this podium. You are the reason why I am here today and why I will be completing and I will start my due journey. Fifth, I want to thank the clique of people who had accepted me despite of my personality. The Cheryl Ann Berlea, Paulo Barcelon, Melissa Salas As, Ifrelin Cabangon, Ana May Bacongo, Sheila Fedahan, Princess Franco with the rest of Rizalians. Words are not enough to express how happy I am when I met each one of you. I will not be able to find people who can understand me that you guys do. Our friendship is built upon the rocks of trials that have shaken us but made us matured. So instead of crying like, ako na ngayon, nag-iyak na ako. I would Just smile because, as the saying goes, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it just happened. I will always miss you guys of the account that you made me feel that I always be myself. Those laughters were beyond expression of words. I know that each one of us will be taking different roads. But I believe that at the end, we will end up as friends who would be stronger despite of raging storm of this unpredictable stage called life. And lastly, the most important persons in my life, my family.